Yeah, boo.
Hey, welcome back to Unconquered Training. I'm Woogie. Day 3. Just really quickly, if we spin around, we have got unofficial CrossFit Games athlete
Sue Oakman.
Keeping her social distance.
Social distance.
Yeah. G'day everyone.
Albert Bump.
Hi there.
Sitting in 7th place.
No, number 8.
Number 8th place in the 55 to 59 age group category
it.
worldwide. Absolute weapon. Congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
Super proud of you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, man. All
Cool,
good.
that gave me a little bit more time for Woogieisms. Still haven't come up with anything other than not only are we going through coronavirus, but I had to go to see the dentist today, and he raked me here and here. Sorry, pocket-wise. So, yay, bonus. Today, Unconquered Training warm-up. We're going to start with basic joint circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 joints in the body. Run through those things like 30 rotations both ways. Get that sort of stuff done. Make sure that everything's nice and warmed up in there. Then we're going to go into 3 rounds of 10 squats. So squat, crease of the hip below the crease of the knee and stand. Make sure you keep your belly nice and tight. Make sure all those good squat mechanics are maintained, so knees tracking over toes. Make sure you keep your heels down nice and square and flat down on the ground. 10 banded good mornings. Just grab a band. I know a few of our crew have picked up some bands. It doesn't need to be super heavy. If you do have a heavy one, that's great. You can change these up with some kettlebells or a dumbbell if you have that sort of stuff by just holding them down at your side. If you have a band, just pops on there. I'm going to shift my hips back and stand on up. Notice that it's not a squat. So my hips aren't getting any closer to the ground. I'm just going to shift my hips back. Nice vertical shin. Push that forward. Keep that back in a nice neutral, straight position. And pillar to plank. Down on the ground, starting in that push-up position where we'll be a little bit today. Down onto my elbows. Come on, back up. Now I'm not trying to shift my hips around. So I'm trying to stay as square as possible. Down, down, up, up, in a nice controlled movement. And then your classic 2-minute dead bug, just because it's me. You know how much I love my dead bug. So in that 2-minute dead bug, and then over the next coming weeks, we'll start adding some movements to that. Just focus on keeping those hips up off the floor, head stays on the ground. I'm looking like a staple. Cool, looking up at the world. Get outside and do that one. It'll be fun. So today, we're going to run through 5 rounds, max push-ups, with 90 seconds rest between each effort. So push-up movement standards, nice neutral position, hands at around about that shoulder width apart. We'll descend down to the bottom, chest touches the ground. So the rest of my body is clearly off the ground by squeezing the rest of my body nice and tight. Back to that top position, max reps. Once you've done max reps, you'll take 90 seconds rest and continue until you've completed 5 rounds. From there, you're going to go find an outdoor, out on the path, out in front of the house. 5 times 2 minutes of running, 2 minutes of resting. Now, that's full pace. Go for it. Send it. Have a good hard run and that sort of stuff. Potentially, you can run away from the house as far as you can. And then when we come to our last little piece, a 30-minute hike, that can be the piece I can start hiking back.
Great idea.
So you can utilize that sort of stuff. This whole thing should take around about 60 minutes. Scaling option, same thing with your max reps push-ups. We're going to go 3 to 5 rounds there. Same thing, but we're going to have that 90 seconds rest in between. With that push-up position, I can be on my knees. Same thing, everything stays nice and tight. The movement, I'm trying to get my chest down to the ground. Alrighty, as that, and again, max reps. For the run, we go 5 times 90 seconds, again with a 2-minute rest. Now this rest can be an active recovery. You can continue to walk, so you can start chewing into that 30-minute hike on the way back home. Potentially, if you're in an area where next to the beach or thing, like we did yesterday, get those shoes off, ground yourself. I don't know if there's anything in this, but we need to try anything to make ourselves feel positive these days. So yeah, cool.
Yeah,
See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, good job. Thanks, coach.